up the max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ooh. I ain't know I was coming with something like that. Ooh, ooh. Got my mask on, got my gloves on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ayy, pair reverse the world, X-Chasm. Ayy, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ayy, this the type of beat that make your glass break. Ayy, I feel like Stone Cold with the glass break. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Wait, huh? This the type of beat that make you jump or something. I got too much energy like Lil Pump or something. Got me running, Forrest Gump or something. Trying to tell me this ain't hard, must be something crazy. Must be something. And I'm rocking pink and white like I'm Trixie Tan. When Lil Cash I'm on the mic, he be spitting. When them people on your back, they be don't even know what's up next, but I'm still lit. And I keep a teacher in the front like a field trip. Know I'm going hard, think I finally find a meal tick. It ain't about the money, but if I get it, then I will quit. I can't do no 9 to 5 forever, I got big dreams. Put myself above it, mindset is on 6 strings. I remember used to call my mama, come and get me now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up.
What a wonderful view of the lights of Miami here on a gorgeous night in South Florida. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the Along. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, last season, Miami paid the price of success. The Heat was worn down from the shortest offseason in U.S. sports history, getting just 7 weeks off. Coach Eric Spoelstra said it was a year like no other. You have to adapt and adjust. This is the life you chose and what you wanted, to play deep into the playoffs. That's the price of chasing something great. Back to you guys.
Well, he's honest, that's for sure. DA, thank you. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Miami, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Lowry out there with G. And it's Butler in at the small forward. You know, Brett, these teams boasting great depth. Many feel that's a hallmark of a great front office.
Well, I think the ability to find contributions from the entirety of your roster, that's showing up more and more. And teams that win championships, Kevin, yes, they have stars or multiple stars, but it's high-level role players that can go out and perform in the biggest moments and make those kind of contributions during a long 2-month postseason playoff run to finally get to the top of the mountain. That's where championship teams, that's why they call them teams, that's what they're made of.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession, gets the game started the right way.
Outside Hardaway. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
That's one of Tim Hardaway Jr.'s favorite shots. Not just the ones that go in, but from that spot on the floor.
Lets it go with the 3. Shot's good by Arroyo. Arroyo's got his second bucket of the night.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And the Mavericks with possession here. Powell finds Doncic. Back to Powell. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Porzingis playing with some heart now, never giving up or into the defense, muscling through that difficult shot.
Here's Arroyo. And again, Miami with the triple. And so just over a minute and a half played. Doncic outside. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game. And here is Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. There's the three. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on. And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And he hits the first of three.
A fearless shooter and a remarkable dunker. Tim Hardaway Jr. is such a valuable rotation guy that you just want to have consistent effort from. And I think he's reaching that level now.
Second free throw, no good. And he nails the third. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Lowry for three, and the Heat, another three.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts. Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have built.
Count it.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
Here's Arroyo, and the Heat, another three.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Out to Doncic. Back to Hardaway. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. 8 points for Tim Hardaway.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Here's Arroyo. Butler from outside. And again, Miami with the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Mavericks trailed by 5. Right side Hardaway. To the inside. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Now a moment to see the numbers for Luka Doncic. He's coming off an excellent season. He put up about 27 points a game, 8 assists and 8 rebounds. And you love how he facilitates their offense. Just a terrific decision maker.
So many times it's with the extra pass, and man, he's delivering.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And yes, it's good. Porzingis has got his second basket of the game.
I think the talk about Porzingis being soft on the inside might be a little misguided. Playing pretty hard right now.
Feed away. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Here's Arroyo. 11 points in the game. 1:53 left in the first quarter of the game. Butler against Doncic. Pass to Finney Smith for the three. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. To the left side wing. Here's Arroyo, and it's G finishing it off.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler. That time you leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
Now Doncic coming in off a 21-point game his last outing, and it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game.
And you look at the size of Bam Adebayo. Rare to see someone so big be so fluid with the ball.
And how much GA does that ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam? The DHOs, or dribbling up from the post to make plays, or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for because of Bam's skill.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Morris comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Hero subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And so here is Dallas. Heat knocking down the tray. The shot's good from Brunson.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Here's Arroyo. And again, Miami with the triple.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
46 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Brunson with a clean look. Gets a very good look and converts.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Arroyo kicks to Hero. Inside. Morris passes to Arroyo. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
"20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Brown outside. Trains it from beyond the arc.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Arroyo, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Arroyo's got 22.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrapped for them.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Miami ahead. They lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here at FTX Arena. Greg, when you think about Jimmy Butler, it sure seems like he was born to wear a Miami Heat jersey, as he said.
I'm so fortunate to be able to to work with and for an organization like this one. And then, man, I got some incredible teammates, like for real. Some really good ones that love coming in to work every day and busting their tail, knowing that good things are going to come from it.
And Butler Greg in his previous stop, sometimes at odds with teammates or whoever else, but that was not the case in Miami.
Well, he played with Dwayne Wade in Chicago, and Wade, a Heat legend, played matchmaker, telling both sides this is where Jimmy needs to be.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Miami, they've got Robinson. G is out there with Hero. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Morris in at the power forward. Here's Bullock, and no good. And it's Miami the other way. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks.
And they cruised to a big win in their last meeting, getting that opposing starting lineup out of the game early with foul trouble.
And let's see if they bring that same attacking mindset with them into this game. They should. It worked like a charm last time, getting so many guys in foul trouble.
Here's Brunson. Lays it up off the glass. Brunson's got 12 points in the game. And here we are, opening night. Greg, do you have some special memories from an opening night you played in?
Man, I'm fired up, Kevin. Opening night. I hope you're excited. I know you are. I remember back in 1995, those many years ago, we had played against the Phoenix Suns, and they at the time had to beat it in
14. Royals got the lead up to 9 now.
Of a terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And the Mavericks call time here. G really making a difference here.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. The three for Doncic. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And without much left to prove, Doncic still trying to hone the consistency of that three ball. But the confidence, no doubt, is there. Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been crippled.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. Guy is a hard worker.
Here's Adebayo, and good that time. And now an 11-point Miami lead.
Well, Bam Adebayo is so efficient right there. He picks a smart shot that fits his skill set.
For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Doncic outside. Tries from 10, and Dallas again with the bucket. And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire. The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end that he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. To the inside. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Cauley Stein.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Lowry passes to Strus. Deep 2 from Robinson. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Robinson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but It's importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
G's checked in for the Heat. On defense, Miami. This is the most they've led by 13 points. And it's in there. Doncic has got 9 points.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Good on the bucket. 34 points for G.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
And here's Doncic from the arc. That shot misses. And Miami the other way now. Lets it fly. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. That's 36 points for G.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
And he hammers that one down right in the face of Willie Cauley-Stein.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man, and the guy's been doing this for now over a decade.
Doncic looking it over. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way. He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. 43 seconds left in the first half.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Here's Arroyo. He has 40. It's rebounded by Doncic.
You get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
Takes it inside. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
Now Arroyo. Good if it goes. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Miami riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style. Jimmy, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. The second quarter got a lot more exciting for them as they were putting up big numbers and find themselves way out in front here at the half. Kenny, let's get your take on Miami.
Well, they knocked the wind out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets in fouls. It's a runaway lead right now. In fact, this looks like a track meet.
And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like warm-up drills. They cannot be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at G in this game, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Hardaway on the wing, along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point guard.
Slammed down by Doncic, a monster in the backcourt at 6'7". And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Takes it off the glass. Doncic has got 17 now.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense with his passing and shooting. You throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Here's Arroyo. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Arroyo's got 46 points. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Now, here's Doncic. 17 points in the game. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. 8 points for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Got that one up quick. 48 points for G.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
Mavericks trailed by 17. And the Mavericks call time here. Well, we've heard, Brent, some teams say more should be done to protect players from dangerous fouls. Do you agree?
Well, I think the head shots are something that people are looking at most. It's player safety comes first. And I know a lot of people that watch basketball in the 70s and 80s when the game was much more physical, where those plays didn't result in technical fouls, see it a bit differently. But it's still about protecting the players and avoiding those kind of plays to put them in danger. And I'm for that.
The Heat making a switch here. Heroes check in. Outside Butler takes the 3. The shot's good. Arroyo making the play. And it's 6 points for Butler.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for G. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Brown, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
The Mavericks have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
He's off on the first. And the Heat making a change here. Arroyo's checked in. Good on the second free throw. The Heat leading by 17. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Brunson. Good work defensively by Lowry.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Arroyo kicks to Hero. Takes a three. Arroyo can't get it to go.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the Heat. For Miami, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half.
And how aggressive has he been on the offensive end? Over half the team's points have been his.
Dallas has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Passes it to Brunson. Beyond the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Brunson's got 15 points.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Hero from long range. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. 19-point game. And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th, Greg, in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
Well, this guy, Jimmy Butler, not showing that he's a ball stopper. Awareness, finds the open man.
Brunson the pass to Brown. And here is Kleber, defended by Butler. Near the three-point line, it's Bullock. And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. .141 left in the third. Lowry for three.
They haven't been able to respond. Great teammate Lowry is. Always vocal.
The Mavericks have gone to even 5 of. And Lowry won gold in 2016. The U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero. The best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy.
Brunson against Lowry. And the pass to Bullock. Now here's Brown. He's guarded closely. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for G. Dallas also making some changes. Porzingis, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Doncic comes in for Sterling Brown. Hardaway is subbed in for Reggie Bullock. Butler from outside. The Mavericks pull it in. 51 seconds left here in the third quarter. The Mavericks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Timeout called the Heat.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
And a new group getting ready for Miami. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Morris comes in for P.J. Tucker. G's checked in for Butler. Robinson is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. The Mavericks also with a sub. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Brown. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Brunson.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break. And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
To the paint, here's Cauley-Stein, and Cauley-Stein throws it down.
Cauley-Stein doing what he does best on offense, looking to throw it down.
Arroyo dishes to Morris. It's not going to go for him. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Here's Arroyo, guarded by Doncic. Kept alive. Morris kicks to Arroyo. Launches a three. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Miami ahead, just dominating this one. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving. Right? Ball moving. No holds. No holds. Right?
Well, moving the ball is so important to these coaches.
I mean, it helps make the offense run smoothly, Kevin. When you move the ball, more scoring opportunities open up.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. G is out there with Morris. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. Here's Cauley-Stein. Plays it up and banks it in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
There's Hero with a 3. Robinson for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
There were so many entertainment options these days, Brent. The NBA not shy, innovating to attract and retain viewers. Where do you sit with that? Keep it the same or be creative?
Well, I think the league does a great job of being creative, and I think that Adam Silver does a really good job of not just being a leader, but being a listener. And there's tremendous participation between the Players Association and the commissioner and the ownership group to continue to press the way that the game is played, try to innovate in the way that the game is broadcast, and it'll continue to do those sort of things to draw in the fans that love this game and are invited to that kind of competition.
For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Hardaway passes to Porzingis. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And that one's good. Doncic.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
Here's Arroyo. Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. Doncic with it. Out defended by Adebayo.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
Here's Arroyo. And yet another basket.
He is simply unconscious here tonight. Nobody can stop him right now.
GA, the points keep coming, and he's climbing up that scoring ladder. Third on the list, well in sight.
And his scoring tonight has dropped him into the conversation with some of the all-time greats. I'm talking about names like...
And again for three.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record books.
Well, Greg, he's now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. Doncic, no good. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Good ball movement here by Miami. Arroyo can't get it to go. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. And Morris comes over to help. Down low. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
A different look for Miami. Dwayne Dedmon comes in for Morris, and it's Butler in for Hero. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for Porzingis. Brown comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Trey Burks checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. Again, the miss by the Heat. Dallas has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. And stolen by Butler. Here's Arroyo. Good, another from three.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter.
And listen to this crowd. They are letting him hear it.
Greg, as well they should. One of the great three-point shooting displays we've seen in league history.
Man, this shooting display could be in a museum, an absolute masterpiece from deep.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, G.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. On defense, Miami. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Burke. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players? And another one falls! Amazing!
And incredible. Never thought we'd see another player score this much.
I mean, it feels surreal, doesn't it? That score puts him tied for the second most points in an NBA game. What a historic night.
And to think when the night started that we'd see someone match Kobe's 81, his performance has been nothing short of magnificent.
Here's Arroyo. Burke covering from the arc. And again.
And he is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
That score moving him clearly into second place for most points in a game.
And with 81 in the rearview mirror, he only has the great Wilt Chamberlain and his 100 mark left, a record nobody thought would be touched. But this is the closest anybody has ever come.
Marjanovic checked in for Dwight Powell. Cauley-Stein kicks to Marjanovic. Pass to Brunson. Cauley-Stein with it. We've got 1:08 left here in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Brunson. To end the drought, here's Marjanovic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw, no good. And Miami making a change here. Dedmon's checked in. And he's good on the second.
Now the team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Driving inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. From deep. And again, Miami.
To games at times and exert his presence.
Dedmon with the block.
Well, Dedmon's reach is a huge advantage there to help him tally some more block shots.
Here's Arroyo. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of the crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Bam. Congrats on the win. This arena was rocking tonight. What difference does it make when they're loud like this?
Man, this place get the rocking, man. I love it playing in front of the Miami Heat fans, man. That's so wonderful, bro. And they stay behind us 24/7 no matter what, and we can't thank them enough for that.
Yeah, you fed off of them tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Let me tell a little sad story about this young boy who grew up, no pops in the crib. That mama working, so she couldn't really show no love when he was a kid. He ain't even mean to do that incident. He was only 18 when he caught that bit. He ain't know how to move, he ain't know how to live. He walk in the spot. Just told him that this was procedure, but he knew in his mind he was doing a lot. He had to figure it out and then learn on the rules and then follow him like it or not. He caught a new, he had a little, try to sneak, they knew it was right in his sock. They had him in for like a week. They made it super cold with the AC. They ain't give him no blanket, they ain't give him no sheets. They put him in with a dirty sink. He couldn't think, he couldn't sleep. They gave him no soap to wash. They ain't give him no toothpaste to brush the teeth. Look, he don't know why they keep bothering him. He was kinda scared, they wanna argue with him. Pacing back and forth to keep him following him. Couldn't take it no more and he fucked. Hit the button and they coming and helping and running and cracking. He just took a unleashed the he looking and grilling. feeling and acting bad. He ain't never been before, but he made up his mind. He like, fuck it if this how I start. They couldn't count him out, cause anybody who know little homie got heart. He gonna adapt to his habitat, even if his habitat get dark. He was a little fish when he jumped in the water, and then he grew into a shark. 2 years later, 9 fights in, he found his religion. He started working out, taking food, soups, and respect, cause the wasn't given. He wanted more for his life, he was sitting it. Night and his life wasn't hitting. And his life wasn't hitting. And his life wasn't look. 2 years he fought the case and he ain't work. Mind, he knew he ain't losing. He got a paid lawyer, that's a good lawyer, and that lawyer do know what he doing. They want to take it to trial, so he take it to trial, but that little going through it. He was just holding it down for his man, cause he wasn't the one that was doing it. He done copped out to this lie, called home and he found out his man. He looked up to the sky like, why? Cause he locked in the and he can't slide. Off, break loose when that man cry, you can see the in his eyes. That if he want you, then it's verified. And he went back in this and he thought to himself like,
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Spurs came into the arena earlier with one thought on their mind, walking out of here with a win. A sunny view of downtown Oklahoma City for you there. The setting of our broadcast today. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Joined by Hall of Famer Grant Hill, NBA champion Steve Smith, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, BA. The Oklahoma City Thunder have been wheeling and dealing as of late in the 2020 offseason, an NBA record 11 trades with 15 other teams. More at the deadline, and yet again this offseason. The end result, a mountain of draft picks in the years to come. It'll come in handy, guys.
More picks than they can possibly use. So more trades ahead, you would think, Allie. Thank you. And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Murray and White in the backcourt. Jakob Poeltl out there with Thaddeus Young. And it's G in at the small forward position. And for Oklahoma City, Darius Bazley is out there with Derek Favors. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Lou Dort. And it's Giddey in at shooting guard. For teams that were close to a title last year, Smitty, I'm sure opening night couldn't come fast enough.
You're totally right, B.A. Unfinished business at hand, and they are chomping at the bit to get the season going. Unfortunately, in this league, you have only one winner.
And the Spurs start out with the ball. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander for three. And it's Murray with the three.
Very hard guy to match strides with. Also, Murray varies his pace, and he can stop on a dime.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Checked by Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Favors. Poeltl with some nice D.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Here's G. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
To the middle. And there's Favors. That one's good. On the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Favors is a huge guy that absorbs contact. A true master at getting his shots off in the midst of really intense defense.
Now here's White. Here's G. The kick out to Young. Here's G. Dort defending. G's shot is good.
And we're already seeing a little rhythm out of this offense. They've hit 3 out of 4 so far.
Pass to Favors. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Oh, rejected by Poeltl.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Poeltl. Wonderful timing right there.
Here's G. Poeltl finds Murray. Here's G from deep three-point range. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Crafty move by Shea. He's getting better and better at changing pace.
Pass to G. This one for 3. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
His 4th make in 5 tries, and we're just getting started.
Here's Baisley. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Murray's shot is good.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And so it's San Antonio with it. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 16-6 run. G got it. Good job in the low post. 13 points in the game.
Only 1 miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Timeout called. The Thunder. They came away with a victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
It's not unusual these days. Teams are more than willing to go deep into that bench to find answers for certain matchups.
Johnson, he's checked in for Pirtle. Here's Giddey. Inside. Favors misses.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
To the left wing. Here's G. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Baisley misses.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Outside Murray. Pass to Johnson. Fires from deep. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
The Thunder shooting just 38% so far in this one.
Named to the Rising Stars roster in 2021. That's exactly what Keldon Johnson has been. He's evolving at a rapid pace.
And he gets the bucket.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And so it's San Antonio with it. The lead is 15. He takes it in.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Dort outside. "13 feet out." And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. And when you talk to Johnson's teammates, Smitty, they're impressed with his dedication to the craft.
Terrific work ethic, B.A. That's why. Brings lots of energy and passion. A tremendous building block for their organization.
Pass to Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot off. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Dort with a steal. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Rebounded by the Spurs. There's 37 seconds left now in the first quarter. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. A line change here for Oklahoma City.
Shooting one.
One shot.
The Thunder have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Pass to Muscala. Here's Roby. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. To the middle. Muscala, no good. On offense, here is San Antonio. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Thunder. The Spurs making a switch here.
Spurs substitution, Keita Bates-Diop.
Here's Maledon. Walker covering. Roby. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First free throw is good.
Isaiah Roby taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both. Here's Forbes. Here's G. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
He had to rush that one a little, but terrific stroke from range.
And so the San Antonio Spurs, they're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, they played well with their backs to the basket tonight. Strong play in the interior for them.
And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting just 38% for this game so far. On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Bryn Forbes out there with Lonnie Walker. Then it's Drew Eubanks, and it's G in at the 3 spot. Here's Roby. Here's the teardrop, and the shot's good. And in crunch time, when the game is close, some players rise to the occasion, Smitty. Others tighten up. What do you think makes the difference?
Well, first of all, a lot of it is confidence. But I think also you got to trust in your preparation. And a lot of guys are built for the moment, and some are not. And most of the guys built for the moment, they are superstars.
Here's Maledon. Walker covering. Pass to Pokusevski. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. He's off on that one. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Here's G. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. A difficult spot for Oklahoma City. Now Muscala. Bates-Diop with a rebound. San Antonio's gone a perfect 7 for 7 from deep in this one. Pass to Eubanks. Here's G. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused, and they've executed.
The Thunder have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Maledon. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Back to man. They need this. Driving in, and he goes in for the dunk.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter.
San Antonio foul.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. And San Antonio also making a switch. Pirtle's checked in.
Spurs substitution.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Pokusevski. The shot no good. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Here's Forbes. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Roby. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. The Spurs making a switch here. Young, he's checked in for Eubanks. Johnson comes in for Bates Diop. White, he's checked in for Walker. And Murray subbed in for Forbes. Going all the way to the rack. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, we know Murray lives with the ball in his hands. That's what makes his improvement at the line so crucial.
Well, there's talk now of how tight officials call the game, Smitty. Do you think the league would benefit from allowing play to be more physical?
B.A., well, I don't think people want physical play to dictate the game, but I would like for, the defense to be able to at least use an arm bar. Maybe not hand check like we did back in the day, but an arm bar just to be able to have the game kind of even out for the defensive players.
The free throw drops from Murray. Favors checked in for Roby. And that's good as he hits both shots. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. White against Dort. Pass to Favors. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Dort on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. White with the steal. Back come the Spurs in transition. They kick it out to Murray. They grab their own miss. Here's G. Second chance effort. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. 33 points for him.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
A tremendous on-ball defender, Derek White. He makes life easier for his coach with his physicality and willingness to take charges.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And another area where White helps the club defensively is in transition.
It's because he's good athletically, understands where he needs to be, and when he's aggressive, B.A., and 100% focused, this team gets a lot more stops.
It's Dort on the wing. No good that time. On offense, here is San Antonio. They've got a 13-2 run going. Here's G. Drives to the hoop. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
The Thunder have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. They double him with White. Outside, Williams.
2 minutes.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul. Jakob Poeltl.
You look at Gilgeous-Alexander and the way he plays. He has kind of that old man style to him. A lot of crafty moves and fakes in his book.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. One shot.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And talking about Gilgeous-Alexander, this guy plays like a 10-year vet.
I mean, he has great footwork to get to the paint. He uses those Euro steps and hesitations so well. I mean, he reminds me in some ways of a young Manu.
Now here's Dort. The teardrop, and there's the rejection.
Quick off the floor, White tracks that shot and sends it back airmail.
And the Thunder making a change here. A minute 39 left in the second period. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Favors. And that one good. Favors has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Favors can really hurt you from inside the paint. If he gets the ball in a good spot, he has the size and length needed to bury the shot.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
The Thunder have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Pass to Baisley. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good D by Murray. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's G. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
It's going to be on Derek Favors.
Team foul. At the line for the Spurs, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting 40% in the second quarter so far. Pass to Giddey. Here's Baisley.
San Antonio foul. That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. At the line for 2.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Murray passes to Young. Outside Murray. Out to the right wing. And the ball out of play. The Thunder will have it. The Thunder making a switch here. Muscala's checked in. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. The Thunder have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Pass to Baisley. And Young with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. And the Spurs making a change here. We've got 22 seconds left in the second. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, Mike Muscala. At the line for one.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
There's 18 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. Foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Murray. He has 7. Pass to Johnson. The 3 sinks the tray. 43 points in the game.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
And so the San Antonio Spurs building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks. I'm here with Spurs head coach Greg Popovich. Coach, how do you get this team playing so efficiently at the offensive end?
I beg my butt off constantly. It's embarrassing.
At least the begging's paying off, though. Good luck in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. San Antonio did not hesitate to set the pace. Their mission to dominate early was accomplished with a spirited 14-4 run to start. They came on extremely strong as the quarter was winding down, nailing all 6 of their last field goal attempts to close out the first. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
The work they put in on the glass is really different. Truly an all-hands-on-deck attack. Give them credit for being the more aggressive team. Rebounding is one of the stats that sometimes gets overlooked, but not tonight.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
Definitely they need to get out on the three-point shooters and contest. The deep ball is killing. This is what happens when another team identifies your weakness and just keeps hammering on it.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Darius Baisley is out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Derek Favors. And it's Giddey in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City.
Favors is a terrific big man, a wonderful passer who sees the floor so well.
Here's G after the basket by Oklahoma City. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Down the stretch. This is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting 40% from the field in this one. Pass to Favors. To the inside. Right wing. 6 to shoot. Back to Dort. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Smooth sailing for San Antonio. To the left side wing. Here's G. No good with the triple.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Dort outside. Pass to Favors. And he banks in the layup. Favors has got 6 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's G. He has 45 points. And they get it back to the right side. Nice shot from the wing.
Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to will his team to victory.
Pass to Favors. He got a piece of it. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's G. Another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander up and in on the layup. 10 points for him.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And Young slams it in.
Skying high, one of his advantages as a undersized 4.
The Thunder have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Giddey. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. White against Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. From 13 feet, down it goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's G. And yes, another basket.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
Beautiful find by Derek White. When you start your career with Coach Popovich, you either make the next pass or you don't get minutes.
Pass to Favors. Dort, left side. Tipped.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Hurdle finds Young. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Favors. Here's Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. They get the rebound. Favors misses. And it's the Spurs ball. They're on a 14-6 run. To the paint. Here's G. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. The 3-ball. The Spurs rebound. Pass to G. 4-3. Good! That's another bucket! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
B.A., it feels like he can't miss.
.146 left in the third. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Offensive rebound.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
You know, you look at how they built this lead. It's been through extra possessions.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Pass to Favors. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to the wing. Here's Bazley. He's guarded by White. 6 to shoot. Dort outside. Second chance shot. Here's Favors. And the dunk by Favors.
You love the effort of Favors on the glass. He's a scrappy player who comes away with second chance opportunities for his club.
Here's G. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. And it's in there.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
The Thunder have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander against White. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I mean, showing an understanding off the pick and roll game. Vital for a young floor general like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Count it. Good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points in the quarter.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Here's G. And it's Giddey with a rebound. The Thunder have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Here's Favors. And Young with the block. And he gets it back. Favors misses. Here's G. He got it up. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And so it's San Antonio, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be right back with you shortly. Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Nobody holds the ball, not even 1,001. You catch it, it's a shot, it's a drive or pass, whatever you got.
Very specific instructions from Greg Popovich. If you don't have a clean look, don't have an open lane, move the ball.
And the key is fast decision making. That takes great recognition, and that also takes all 5 guys communicating.
DeJounte Murray.
And there have been 2.
They're here. They're here.
It's a way too soon for me to say that we're here. LeBron brought worth to a city rookie year. Had to fight for that king spot like the talent got to speak in ways they can't tell you. But instead got them begging you to stay another year. Never let the system tell me how to make a meal. Never let society tell me how to eat a meal. But never get so comfortable to say it's time to chill. Got my dough on the rise, and my soul on the side.
Got my dough on the rise, and my soul on the side. Don't chasing dollars.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
a view high above our broadcast location tonight, the Staples Center in Los Angeles. It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Golden State Warriors. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Well, playing in Los Angeles presents unique challenges. Lakers great Magic Johnson says Hollywood's right there. And you can't go too close to all of that because it'll take away from winning. So you have to be disciplined to play in LA, and remember that with the Lakers, it's all about winning championships. Kevin?
It sure is, and the banners to prove it, David. Thank you. Now, Golden State's starting five. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. In at the small and power forward, it's Wiggins and Green. And it's Looney in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Los Angeles, the two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Malik Monk out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Arroyo in at the three. And already, Greg, we're seeing some of the new wrinkles that players have added to their game.
No doubt. The work doesn't end when the season does. And if you're trying to improve your skills, or if you're trying to pack on good weight, that kind of stuff needs to get done during the offseason.
Curry against Westbrook. And the three ball is good.
Yeah, with Westbrook on the ball, you can't have a hole in your defense. He's too smart to miss it.
Curry passes to Looney. Outside, Green. To the middle. Here's Wiggins. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
You can't overcommit when Green has the ball. He'll make you pay by finding the open teammate.
Now Arroyo. Backs down the step-back Jay. Royals got 5 points so far.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Now here's Wiggins. 18 feet out. Jumps up. Shot's good by Arroyo. 7 points for G.
Fantastic vision. I mean, Bron always cognizant of everyone around him.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 5-point game. Wiggins outside. Can't cash in from close range. Lakers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Arroyo kicks to Davis. With the fadeaway. Feeds it to Westbrook. Lakers working the ball around now. 5 to shoot. Here's Arroyo, and it's G finishing it off.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Curry against Westbrook. Curry passes to Wiggins. And that one is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
Yeah, and they can't afford a repeat of that. They need a lot more minutes out of their core group tonight.
Here's Looney following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Green deciding where to go with it. And there's the pass to Looney. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And Poole gets it to go.
Tremendous feed from Looney. He's not thinking about himself. He's scanning the floor, looking to reinforce teammates.
And Kevon Looney still relatively young, but injuries have slowed down his mobility.
He moves like a 15-year veteran. He thinks he plays like a 15-year veteran. Very reliable, well-rounded big man.
Warriors trail by 8. Pass to Looney. Great D that time from Davis. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Sacramento. Right side, Westbrook. Kicks it out to LeBron. Over Wiggins. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Oh, man, they built a monster lead here early on, and a lot of this is due to the game plan.
Curry on the wing. The Lakers with the rebound.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when you blow it to finish.
And G has it in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Down by 12. And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
And the Lakers with some changes. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Davis. Anthony comes in for James. And Trevor Ariza is subbed in for Malik Monk. Then for the Warriors, Bielitsa.
Did you see that? So creative on these dunks. It's fun watching Porter glide through the air to power it home.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Passes it to Arroyo. Over Moody. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And it's 13 points for G.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor, just in total control so far.
Warriors trail by 12. And here is Curry. Boy, he just disappeared against Dallas when they needed him the most. Porter passes to Green. Goes back up. Excellent D there from Anthony. Here's Westbrook. To the inside. Anthony kicks to Arroyo. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Curry. And it's sent back by Howard.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense, where he makes his living blocking shots.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
There's 47 seconds left in the first. Now, here's Moody. He's covered closely to halt the run, and it's Curry laying it in.
He's 1 for 4 to start the game. Now, I know he's disappointed with that, but we got a long way to go.
Here's Arroyo. At the elbow, Westbrook. He kicks it to Arroyo. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this game.
Here's Curry. That one misses. Westbrook with the nice D there. Here's Arroyo. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now, expound on the difference between offense and defense.
More delicate than defense. Defense, you can make mistakes but cover for one another by just communicating and flying around at times and clean up for your mistakes. Offensively, if you're not all 5 guys at the same time or not moving and cutting, and one pass or one bad screen here or one pass there can mess up the rhythm of an offense.
Greg, I could listen to him talk basketball all day.
And he makes a valid point. You can't just hustle your way to great offense. It takes time and chemistry.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, and now they got to find a way to keep it going, keep growing that lead.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. Curry is out there with Moody. Then there's Iguodala. Then it's Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Porter at the 3, the small forward. And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game. Poole's checked in for Stephen Curry.
Warriors, Jordan Poole.
Poole, the pass to Iguodala. Back to Poole. Lets the 3 fly. Doesn't go that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this one. Here's Horton Tucker. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time.
That shot wide open. Iguodala's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Porter Jr. He's a solid player. He's on the floor, Kevin. The problem is staying on the floor. He's troubled by injuries.
Pass to Porter. This is to Iguodala. The pass to Poole. Shot clock at 6. Rebound the Lakers. 22 is their biggest lead. As you said, Chris, with Porter, he helps this team when he's available.
It's not going to get any easier as he gets older. He helps this team with his shooting as well as his length. Just hope he can crack 60 games and then get the season.
And you try to find a player comparison for Taylor Horton Tucker. Man, it is hard to do. The skills of a combo guard, the length of a big man, this guy's different.
Yeah, Greg. I mean, coming out of Simeon High School in Chicago, same as Derrick Rose, he carries himself with that confidence. He's on the rise, and he knows it.
That free throw missing. And Chris with the Fab 5 in Michigan and that powerhouse Kings team with so much shooting and passing. How special was it to shape the way the game is played now?
It's so special to see vestiges of our style still in the game. I mean, in Michigan, not only did we influence the game with fast break, 94 feet of defense, but, we also changed the expectation, saying, hey, it doesn't matter, what you think of me. I can go out there with hard work and earn my spot and change the expectation of the game. As far as Sacramento, man, it's just so awesome that, we left our game in the NBA. What do I mean by that? So many teams now play that offensive style that we had at Sacramento. You need a few keys to do it. You need a great player. You need great passers. You need unselfish guys. And you need a family atmosphere in the locker room.
Jordan Poole.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of this game. That's good from Poole. We always have some tweaks to the rules every season, Chris. What do you think the league should focus on now when it comes to the next changes?
I would hope the league would address the boardroom. I hope they would address the ownership. I hope they would address management. hopefully the league can start to look like the makeup of the players that it employs when you talk about ownership and things of that nature.
Anthony on the wing. And here's Bradley from 3. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors trail by 18. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Poole kicks to Iguodala. To the paint. And a dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, and with the fast eyes, Iguodala finding the open man.
Lakers leading by 16. Anthony on the wing. Pass to Horton Tucker. Anthony on the wing. Passes it to Horton Tucker. Tries a 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
The timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Anthony against Iguodala. Going inside, and Andre Iguodala with the slam.
And you love the veteran footwork. I mean, Iguodala off the track.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. The 3 from LeBron, and another 3 for the Lakers.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Well, a chance to check out Andre Iguodala, how he did last season. He averaged 4 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
Well, the offense, I mean, for the second unit is built around his ability to score. He usually delivers.
3 on the clock. Pass to Looney. The 3. That one doesn't drop. And the Lakers going the other way now. James looking around. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. LeBron's got 10 points in the game.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
There's the pass to Looney. Higgins outside. Pass to Poole. Lets a floater go, and he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. The Lakers in 5th.
It was an intimidating brand of defense that they played. I mean, they sent the message that if you were going to get your points in the paint, you're going to have to work for this.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. And last year, Carmelo Anthony climbed into the top 10 all-time in scoring.
Well, I mean, he's a surefire Hall of Famer, and he may never get the NBA title, but you factor in college and international play, and there's no doubt he'll be in Springfield.
And some changes here for the Lakers. He's checked in for Anthony. Malik Monk comes in for Horton Tucker. Brooke is subbed in for Bradley. Golden State also making some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Iguodala. And it's Stephen Curry in for Jordan Poole. Higgins outside. And 1:01 left to play here in the half. It's stolen by Davis. Now Roy. He's got 21. Fader on the way, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Royals got 23 points.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
And they get it. Wiggins drives in.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height, his timing.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Davis, the pass to James. And that one, good. That's 12 points for LeBron.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And it's Wiggins missing.
Oh, he found open space from mid-range, just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
And then G with the jam.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Curry against Westbrook. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Connects on the foul line jumper. Curry's got his second basket.
Oh, that's a nifty move inside the arc. I mean, Curry's not just a three-point shooter. He can do anything facing up.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Los Angeles on top as they end the second quarter with a tremendous 17-6 run. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. With Lakers coach Frank Vogel. Frank, what did you think about LeBron's performance in the first half?
Well, he was great. You know, they're trying to make him beat them over the top. And, you know, he's shooting the ball with a lot of confidence, knocked down a lot of threes, also giving us great energy on D as well.
It's almost like he's a really good player, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. The Lakers came ready to play. Some major league offense and defense in the mix as they raced out to an 11-2 lead. They came in ready to battle, building an 18-point advantage in that first quarter. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. What'd you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
They scored very effectively. With the exception of ball movement and play calling, they were able to exploit multiple weaknesses in the defense. They've got to feel good about themselves running out to a huge lead.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
Well, they're not finding good shots, and that starts with their ball movement. Too much hero basketball. They need to sharpen up the attack. More motion, quick cuts, get the ball inside. There's no way they're coming back with that type of play.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at G in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. The two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Russell Westbrook out there with Malik Monk. And it's Arroyo in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Arroyo kicks to Monk. Hits the three-point bomb. Monk's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, this is Monk at his finest. Receiving the pass where he wants it, elevating, and knocking down the shot.
And here's Golden State. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
James. And that one goes long.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
Westbrook passes to Arroyo. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. 27 points for G.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Curry way outside. The Lakers with the rebound. Down low, here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
We all know Monk likes to shoot, but their great decision, getting to the open teammate.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Goes up to the stripe. Curry's shot is off. LA has gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. And you look at how teams defend Curry, Chris, you have to grab and be physical, they say, to slow him down.
Yeah, Kevin, Curry is so difficult. That's fouled off ball almost every play. The teams know they can't let him have free movement or he'll hit him with a three.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Green. The Lakers with the rebound. LeBron's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside, Davis finds James, and the basket is good.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. And Los Angeles with some changes. Howard's checked in for Davis. Anthony comes in for LeBron. And Trevor Ariza subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Bielitsa, he's checked in for the Warriors. Porter comes in for Andrew Wiggins.
I mean, if you're Curry's teammate, this is what you have to do. Take advantage of the defender reacting to him. I mean, he'll find you if you're open.
Corner shot. That's good from Ariza on the assist by Monk.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Curry way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter. Here's Arroyo, guarded by Poole. A fader. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
Curry kicks to Poole. Outside Curry. Passes it to Bielitsa. Poole on the wing. 5 on the clock. There's Porter with the 3. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you.
And this is the next step from Monk, if you ask me. Improving his passing and court vision. Beautiful down there.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Down low. And the dunk by Bielitsa.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Arroyo. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Curry outside. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
From outside the arc, and again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
From deep, and another 3 for Golden State.
He's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the problems he had in the first half, and he started to settle in.
Here's Arroyo. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Howard against Bielitsa. Over in the corner, Poole. Again, Golden State. Los Angeles has gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lining it up here. And stolen by Bielitsa. Porter inside. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Porter's got his second basket of the night. Here's Arroyo, guarded by Poole. Now Arroyo, and he has 42. It could go, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Back to the action after this word. And meanwhile, Frank Vogel talking to his team.
Our closer is our tempo, intelligent tempo. Let's still run. 1, 2, 3.
And that's Frank Vogel asking his guys to dictate the pace and ramp it up a little bit.
Yeah, he wants them to push the action, but just be smart about how they do it. Aggressive, yes. Careless, no.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, they've got Iguodala. Moody is out there with Looney. And it's Chiozza in at the point. Golden State's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
The Lakers shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. James outside. Fires the three, and the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. Horton Tucker's checked in for Los Angeles.
The floor for your Lakers, Talen Horton-Tucker.
Here's Chiozza. With the drive, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Chiozza's got his first basket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Bradley. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Three-point shooting. I mean, the strength of Bradley's game offensively, incredible.
Bradley's gone 1 of 2 shooting from 3. His first shot coming late, and the Warriors take on 2 more. Outside Bradley. There's the triple. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Iguodala. And Greg, with recent legal results, more opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share, especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Let's take care of the guys. Let them enjoy the collegiate experience.
Chiozza, no good. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. From deep three-point range, sinks the three-pointer.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And the pass to Moody. Here's Chiozza. That's tipped. To the middle. Here's Reeves, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
No, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
Chiozza passes to Moody. And the slam by Moody.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Kicks to Bradley. Anthony on the wing. He's covered by Iguodala. Bradley can't get it to go.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And while they have the lead, they're not doing nearly as much work on the offensive boards as they did in that first half.
Here's Reeves, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Then for the Warriors, Bielitsa, he's checked in for Iguodala. And it's Damian Lee in for Toscano Anderson. It's Bielitsa. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
LeBron James.
It's on LeBron James. You sometimes hear people say games are called too closer. Are you of the mind that the refs need to let them play?
I'm understanding the mindset that the refs need to understand that we didn't come to watch them, and they need to be consistent on both ends of the floor. That's all guys ever complain about. When you see a guy going up to the ref, he's usually saying, hey, you didn't call that on the other end, or you called that on the other end. So consistency, I mean, these guys are trying to do their job to the best of their ability, but they need to be more consistent.
That free throw good from Bielitsa.
When you think of Bielitsa, his shooting comes to mind. He's a solid player who knows his role on his team.
Good on both. LA's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Out to the right wing. Here's Arroyo. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Here's Arroyo. Chris, you made the postseason all 7 years with the Kings. Deep playoff runs, sensational play. Talk about the chemistry on those teams.
Well, chemistry was very important, Kevin. I knew that being a leader of the team, that it was incumbent upon me to make sure all players felt comfortable. Not only that you would hold them accountable, but that you would include them. You know, we were a family. Shout out to all my fellas that I played with. I wanted to make them better. I hope I did. They all made me.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Los Angeles.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And what a huge standout performance it was
for G.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
Arroyo, again, Los Angeles.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Bielitsa with it. Pass to Chiozza. Clock at 6. Looking to end the run. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Anthony Davis.
Yeah, Looney really battles for this one. Releases the shot and wins a trip to the line.
Shooting for Golden State, Kevon Looney.
And that one falls for Looney.
We're talking about a guy who does whatever is asked of him. I mean, Looney's been blessed to play with some of the best. He's part of the fabric that holds the team together.
Gary Payton has checked in for the Warriors. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's James outside. No good that time. The Warriors go the other way with it. Payton with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Bielitsa inside. Working on James. Passes to Lee. Fires the 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Now Arroyo. Launches it. And got it. Another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Ron, when you know AD is behind you, how does that help you defensively?
You can stay home. You can allow him to play one-on-one versus a guard versus a big, and you can stay home and be able to box out and get rebounds because he's that good.
It's quite a 1-2 punch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
I do this for the city, the one you can lean on. Turn me up. I gotta move, I gotta go, I gotta prove, I gotta know, is it the truth? I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta win, I gotta see, gotta repeat, my odyssey, hands in the sky, come follow me, come follow me, come follow me, I gotta leave, whoa. You can trap everyone else, but you ain't trapping me, no. Be talking that shit they ain't even seen. Just trying to get in the swing like I caught me a green coat. I do this for the city, the one you can lean on. My mistake, bro, never by mistake. This more like for my mama's sake. This something you cannot relate. This feel like plex out the gate. Pray it's the same that the father say. Know that the aim all kinda straight. Eyes on the game while you contemplate, Don't cooperate with the opposition. My position on the rise till I get in the top position. All eyes on the in my composition, What a competition. I've been searching lately, I ain't found them. A lounging, probably a housing. I had to take a step back from around you. I had to boss my life up and astound you. I need a queen of good and crown it. I need my whole hood to see the trees and the sun beaming, nice breeze, and hit the strip. You seen the miss, the scheme with this. and leave a miss and leave a list. We don't seem to. I read he don't seem legit. He don't seem to fit. A tail I can see the fin. Beware knowing he pretend. Aware that be sneaking in. Prepare for who was peeking in during boss talking. Now they see the win. The season in for reaching in the peak is something unseen. I can put the pen for ink and see these rappers shrink whenever they mention me. Leave it in the piece. Be still, I need a refill of decent. Cheek drill a master, we feel your actions don't match your active people. Back and start the rapper, be still the rap shit just happened. Craft the deep will, your faction so whack. I'm rationally least skilled and most won't call that, but we will. I'm master free will and 83 wheels and pass it. Been crashing, be still and patch the street still can't match a G will go into we. I gotta move, I gotta go, I gotta prove, I gotta know. Is it the truth? I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta win, I gotta.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Terrific view of the nighttime traffic between Manhattan and our setting tonight, Brooklyn, New York. Thursday night, the best night of the week for NBA basketball. Hi there, everybody, and thanks for being with us on 2K Sports. In this one, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Brian. We knew the Nets had talent. It was just a matter of letting the chemistry develop. But it's come along. Kevin Durant said it's fun out there. You have veterans that know how to play. It feels like these guys can finish my sentence for me. They know the game inside and out. So it's pretty smooth. Guys?
All right, thanks, Allie. Here are the five for the Lakers. Russell Westbrook out there with Malik Monk. Then there's LeBron James. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's G in at the small forward position. And for Brooklyn, Durant the 3 with Griffin at the 4. Joe Harris out there with James Harden. And it's Claxton in at the 5. And some new faces and new places this year, Grant. How long do you think it takes for a new player to fit in?
Well, you know, some players never fit in, but depending upon the style, it varies from player to player.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Here's Harden. Pass to Durant. Harris outside. The shot. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Drains the triple.
Those are the instincts of LeBron James that we're witnessing. Just terrific at sensing when the defense has left one of his guys open.
And there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That's his first foul of the game. Outside Durant. Outside Harden. Down low. And Griffin slams it in.
Though he does have a scorer's mindset, Harden's vision and experience playing alongside some of the best talent in the league have made him an awesome playmaker.
Here's G. Falls back and drains a fadeaway J. He's got 5.
You know, being that wide open sometimes leads to a miss, but that fadeaway was money. You know, I'm not sure James Harden has ever been labeled a point guard, despite the fact that he's a great facilitator. But last year, boy, that's exactly what he became. He took that challenge and ran with it.
Here's G. He's got 5. On the take.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Outside Harden. An open look for Durant. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And it was Kyrie Irving who vocalized that Harden should play the point.
You never know exactly what Kyrie's thinking, but boy, his IQ is unbelievable. He knew the dynamic between himself, Harden, and Durant, and when he told James to play the point guard, that is when this team took off.
Here's G. After the basket by Brooklyn. That one's good for 2.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Knocks it loose. To the middle. And then Harden with the jam.
Oh, you cannot allow Harden this type of positioning because he's going to dunk all over you when you do.
Pass to G. Driving to the basket. Here's Davis. And that one's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Outside Harden. And he lobs it up top.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Harden against Westbrook. Now Durant. Last game, 26 points for him. Again, the Nets score.
Oh, those jumpers, they might as well be layups for Kevin Durant. That's his comfort zone.
Here's G. Westbrook outside. Monk passes to Davis. Fades back. And Davis slams it home. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
The Nets have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Timeout called. Brooklyn. Well, Anthony Davis helped rescuing the Lakers from some lean years. In the 6 seasons prior to his arrival, they'd missed the playoffs more times than in the previous 65 years of franchise.
And a year after they got him, they're hoisting the Larry O'Brien trophy. And now with his new contract, he should help them compete for a long time to come.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Aldridge is checked in for Claxton. Brown comes in for Griffin. And it's Mills in for Harden. Howard's checked in for the Lakers. Anthony comes in for James. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Mills attacking. Ooh, Howard with a block.
There's a reason Dwight Howard has so many old defensive teams to his credit. Good night with the block.
On defense, the Lakers. Outside Durant. Knocks it down from distance. Durant's got 7 points.
Don't you love how decisive Kevin Durant is on the offensive end? He doesn't think twice before he lifts from long range.
G's shot is good.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
And here's the fast break. And he drops it in from the low post. 14 points for him.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Brooklyn trailing. Aldridge outside. Back to Mills. And the ball out of play. Lakers will have it. Some changes for Brooklyn. Johnson, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Carter in for Harris. The Lakers also with a sub. LeBron, he's checked in for Anthony. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. And the Lakers making a change here. Jordan's checked in. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Mills attacking. Carter on the wing. To the left side wing. 1:11 left in the opening quarter. Shot clock at 6. From 11 feet away, and he hits the jumper.
That's how you do it. The D looked helpless on that possession.
The Lakers in the lead. Here's G. He's got 14. Westbrook, the pass to James. Here's G. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Mills attacking. Banked it in off the glass.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Now, here is James. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And they'll get another chance. Pass to G. Jacks up a three. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his third assist of the night. Outside Mills. And that one's long.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Inside. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Here's G. Oh, and he just a buzzer beater.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And here in the early going, LeBron James seems pleased with how his team is settling in.
Sharp. You know, we had some, just early getting back into the flow of things, which every team in the NBA goes through that. But, what coaches asked us to do, we've done it. We've done it at a high level, and I think everyone is coming in great shape. Guys look good. They're performing well.
Well, Grant, high expectations for sure.
Well, any team with LeBron James on it, you're going to have some high expectations for sure.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
We've got Patrick Mills. Paul Millsap is out there with Johnson. Then it's Bruce Brown, and it's Carter in at the 2. So that's the Nets 5. Now here's Johnson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Here's G. Again, the Lakers.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
All right, B.A. Russell Westbrook last season said titles won't define him. He said, quote, I grew up in the streets. I'm a champion. I don't have to be an NBA champion. My legacy isn't based on what I do on this court. It's what I do off the floor. How many people I'm able to impact and inspire.
3. Different perspective, Allie. Good stuff. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
Brooklyn making some changes. Griffin comes in for Johnson, and it's James Harden in for Mills. Howard's checked in for the Lakers. Harden, the pass to Carter. Harden against Westbrook, and it's Harden penetrating. Mills has the open look. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. Pass to G. From deep. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Harden, the pass to Griffin. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. On the wing, Harden. He's guarded by Anthony. 5 to shoot. Millsap. On easy 2 on the layup. Millsap's got his second basket.
That's Millsap's shot all night. He's so consistent at that range.
Los Angeles has got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. Pass to G from the arc. Drills it from deep. Give him 35.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight. Well, you think back to Russell Westbrook's collegiate days at UCLA. Those teams were loaded. Think about it. The future MVP at that time did not start as a freshman and scored only 3 points per game.
And so it's the Lakers with it. After the basket by Brooklyn. Oh, stolen by Harden. Carter with it, and Anthony picks him up defensively. And there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That's foul number 2 for him. Brooklyn making some changes. Claxton, he's checked in for Millsap. Kevin Durant comes in for Brown. And Harris is subbed in for Carter. James is checked in for the Lakers. Now here's Harris. Over to the left wing. Rebounded by LeBron. Talking about Westbrook in college, Doris, he played with some future NBA stars.
He sure did. Of course, he spent that year with Kevin Love. They were both top 5 picks in the 2008 draft, but he also shared a backcourt with Darren Collison, Aaron Aflalo, amongst other future pros. It is no wonder Westbrook's teams collegiately 65-10. Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Now a timeout called by the Lakers. Last time they met in Los Angeles.
It was just a challenging game for them. They executed well, but just not well enough to put themselves over the top.
You know what? At the end of the day, it wasn't as close as it should have been. There were lapses all night that led to the deficit they couldn't overcome.
Checked in for the Lakers. Horton Tucker comes in for James. Here's Horton Tucker, guarded by Durant. Westbrook outside. Hits a three-pointer. And the Lakers lead by 12.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Here's Harden. He had 19 points in the win against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
Also, his ability to push the action and get to the line made a huge difference.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
I'll tell you, very few players are as smooth and as easy as Kevin Durant is on the move. He just glides around the floor.
And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Outside for Harden. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first half. The Lakers have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Pass to Davis. Unloads from 13. Here's Monk. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
To the inside. Griffin. And it's blocked by Davis. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communication. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. Here's G. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And the Nets shooting at a fantastic 68% from the floor. Oh, there's the alley. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Blocked. Durant with it. He's got 9. That one rolls around and rims out. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Here's G. The shot's good on the assist by James. 37 points for him.
and just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Harden. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago, fires the three, gets the three ball to go.
And that's just precision personified from Harden beyond the arc. I mean, he looks so comfortable shooting from out there.
And he makes it. Howard's got his first points of the night.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Up top, Harden, pounded by Westbrook. Harden can't hit. Pass to G. It'll count. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Coaches talk about ending quarters. Well, you cannot do it better than that.
And so it's Los Angeles up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. And the three ball has been huge in building this lead. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks a lot. I'm with Frank Vogel. And, Coach, what's going to be critical in the second half to get this win?
Just be us. Okay, we got to go on the three-point line, keep them off the free throw line, make them make contested twos. We got to move the basketball offensively.
Your expectations are always high defensively. Thank you, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They lead by 14. Kenny, how'd you see it?
They're getting everything they could ask for at the perimeter. Finding open shots, making the defense look foolish, honestly. You don't like to say that, but that's what they're doing. But that defense has to adapt. The threes will just keep coming down if they don't.
And over to the big fella. Your thoughts on the Nets?
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal. Oh, that's not going to cut it, honey. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And the Lakers shooting a sensational 78% from the field in this game. And so in the game for Los Angeles, we've got LeBron James, Russell Westbrook out there with Malik Monk. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's G in at the three, the small forward.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who'd made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. And so it's Brooklyn with it. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Out to the right wing. Here's G, defended by Griffin. G, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And he's going for the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. For 3, James gets the 3 to fall. James has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Harden from outside. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Well, you're trying to answer the three, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Oh, got that one up quick. Timeout. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And the Nets call time here.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Millsap, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Brown comes in for Harris. And the Lakers making a change here. A difficult situation for Brooklyn. Harden, the pass to Durant. Left side, Brown. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Carter, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Mills in for James Harden. The Lakers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Carter against James. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
At his size, LeBron is a handful inside, and sometimes you can't help but foul him to try and prevent that easy bucket.
And he drops the first.
Father Time has not caught up to LeBron James yet. This man looks like he is on a mission, and he continues to add to his legacy.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. They desperately want to stop this run.
Might be time to switch things up. Try a new play call or something.
Pass to Mills. Knocked away. It's Brown on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brown's got his first 2 points of the night.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
You know, Blake Griffin's NBA career certainly didn't have humble beginnings. I mean, he won the slam dunk contest and Rookie of the Year in his debut season. He really hit the ground running.
Here's G. The 3 is up. There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
For your Nets, James Johnson.
For Brooklyn, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. To the paint. Here's Millsap. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. And while Blake Griffin's career certainly got off to a hot start, Grant, he's also managed to remain a dominant force over the years.
No question. He's a guy who can get it done. Points, rebounds, assists, anything you need. He's a great example of an enduring talent. They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And here's Mills from the arc. He can't hit that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. James passes to Davis. Here's G. He's guarded by Mills. The fadeaway. G, no good.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
The quick look, no good that time.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Drains the triple.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
2 minutes to play.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Mills. The shot won't fall. Davis with the defensive effort. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And the Nets making a change here. Aldridge is checked in. Now Los Angeles with it. Huge run right now for them, going 19-2. Pass to Bradley. Here's Anthony. Here's Ariza. Another shot. Hauled in by Brown. 1:33 left in the third quarter of the game. Harris is checked in for Mills. And the Lakers also making a change. Bazemore's checked in. Now here's Carter. Defense is right there. Pass to Johnson. And here's Aldridge. The kick out to Johnson. Now Carter. 6 on the shot clock. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Bazemore. Pure from three-point range. Bazemore's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And again, no good by Brooklyn.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Counted from distance.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Here's Carter. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Harris to stop the drought. Buries it from 3. Harris has got his second bucket on the night.
The very quick response from deep by Joe Harris. We love it.
Here's Anthony. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Carter inside. Covered by Jordan. Aldridge controls the rebound and the putback.
Remarkable effort level from Aldridge. He understands how to create second chance opportunities.
Here's Bradley. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Oh, they're on fire. The run punctuated by the big trifecta.
And so it's Los Angeles building an insurmountable lead. Come on, they're up 38 points at the end of the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may Harris. LaMarcus Aldridge out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's DeAndre Bembry, and it's Thomas in a 2-guard. So that's the Nets 5. Here's Thomas. Pass to Claxton. Harris against Anthony. Harris down low. Here's Bembry. Here's Thomas. They shoot again, and the layup is good.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
And here's Anthony. They get it back. Here's Jordan. Drops in the layup for 2.
How many times have we seen DeAndre Jordan take it off the window and convert? Boy, he is so good.
Here's Bembry. Over to the wing. And Aldridge with the slam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Pass to Ariza. There's the three. And the three-pointer goes.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Here's Thomas. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Harris outside. Driving inside and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. It's stolen away. Here's Bembry. Pass to Aldridge. Here's Claxton. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Thomas. And DeAndre Jordan gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Some changes for Brooklyn. Millsap comes in for Aldridge. And it's Mills in for Harris. And the Lakers also making a switch. Howard's checked in for Ariza. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Claxton. Howard grabs the miss. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Anthony, the pass to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Boy, Carmelo Anthony is capable, when he wants to, of spotting that open man. Pretty pass.
The Nets have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Pass to Claxton. The Lakers with a rebound. They host the Hawks after this one, and that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Jordan with it. Howard finds Anthony. The second effort. Just 5 to shoot. From behind the arc. Knocks down the long J.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Pass to Thomas. And in the 2021 Conference Finals, 3 out of the 4 teams were helmed by black head coaches. Many hoping that'll help create more opportunities moving forward, Grant.
No question. The NBA is #1 in embracing diversity in its league. Now, we still have a long way to go, but you have to be proud of the coaches who performed, as you said, in last year's conference finals, but also seeing the steps move in the right direction this summer with a lot of hires who are African-American head coaches. So, you know, obviously it's a results-driven business, but greater diversity is certainly welcome.
And the first one at the line is good. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Good on both. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Westbrook outside. Pass to G. Fires for 3. Good! Another from 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Poke loose. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. James attacking, and it's James with the jam.
making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Thomas. Tries again. Tipped away. Millsap, the pass to Johnson. Ooh, and an air ball on that one. Way off. Pass to Monk. Here's G. He's guarded by Millsap. Here's G. Oh, connects again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Lakers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
Lakers foul.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
At the line.
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
You know, something else we've seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to drop. Big points coming from three-point range right now.
And so he hits both. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Here's G. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Here's Bembry after the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago with the drive. And that one is stuffed right through.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
And good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
G's shot is good.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Aldridge.
Oh, one of the game's great shot blockers. AD's a smart defender who's usually in position to make a play on the ball.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nets. And the Lakers with some changes. Jordan's checked in for Anthony Davis. And Bazemore is subbed in for Monk. Brooklyn with the ball. Now here's Carter. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2.
At the line, Jevon Carter stepping to the line with 2 shots.
2.
And he can't get the first one. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's G. Pass to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Here's G. The rebound by the Nets. So it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
LeBron, that was an impressive win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
It's a really good team that we're playing. They're very resilient, just like us. They play together, they play hard, they play tough, so we had to bring that fight tonight.
You brought it. It paid off. Congrats.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
To you, mind frame. Now you speak what you need. Times change, penthouse to the lobby. If you think that you somebody who can't hold an open door, well then history gets copied. If you pull long enough, or you rich for a while, you think it is meant to be. Turn your status to a style. Take a job. I'm just trying to lift my burden and your loss. Gets it light, is there a habit or a law to break? Be accountable, countering what y'all can say. If I get caught, my only thought is who I call to pay. It doesn't matter if it's right, it wasn't wrong today. But by tomorrow, wonder bridges where the water lays. Why bring it up, just let it go, we get along that way. But if you stuck, I build a moat, I run ashore. You need a boat, I budget cut and lead you all astray. I say two brothers walking through the world unprepared. One lit it fear while the other one dead. Along came a chance, neither one of them to share. Are they aiming at each other or the air? Go ahead, shot. You don't know somebody, tell somebody who you're not. You don't know somebody, tell somebody who you're not.
Two-K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. If it's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, it can only mean one thing. Welcome to Cleveland, Ohio. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Big man Jarrett Allen challenges all high flyers at the rim. He said nobody likes getting dunked on. People call it a business decision. I don't think about that. My role is to be a rim protector, so I'm going to sacrifice for the team. Whether it's a block or a dunk, either way, I'll be on a highlight. It's a good way of thinking about it. Guys?
Absolutely, David. He knows his role, doesn't he? Thanks for that report. Two teams badly needing a win tonight, Greg. Some desperation on both sides.
And it's easy to start second-guessing yourself. You want to make adjustments, but also stay true to who you are.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Guard spots filled by Van Vliet and Trent. OG Anunoby is out there with Barnes. And it's Achua in at the center position. And for Cleveland, the guard set is Garland and Sexton. Kevin Love out there with Allen. And it's Arroyo in at the 3. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Royals got the game going with his first points of the game for Cleveland.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
Garland against Van Vliet. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Arroyo. Rebound by the Raptors. And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved. Kevin plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, the young fella can provide that as well.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Here's Barnes. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 3rd assist on the night. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Cleveland moving it around. Arroyo the pass to Garland. Now Arroyo. Outside Garland. Fades. And that one hits back iron.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Van Vliet against Garland. Achua the pass to Van Vliet. Love grabs the board.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Arroyo. Good on the 3-point shot. Royals got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Trent. Anunoby with it. Deflects the pass. Barnes finds Anunoby. Buries the long-range jumper. Anunoby's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Here's Van Vliet, and it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
It's good from long range.
Defense shaking their heads, no idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Van Vliet passes to Achua. A dunk by Achua.
And you can always count on Van Vliet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
The Raptors have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. That misses, and he's 0 for 4.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And here are the Raptors now, following the score by Cleveland. Here's Van Vliet. Offensive rebound.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And here is Barnes. So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
Who wants a T-shirt?
Boucher. Mobley's checked in. Then for the Raptors, Ken Burge is checked in for Precious Achiuwa. Chris Boucher comes in for Barnes. And it's Dragic in for Fred VanVleet. Now, here's Trent. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Here's Arroyo. He's guarded by Anunoby. From past the arc. And another three for Cleveland.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Garland against Dragic. Pass to Trent. Now Anunoby. Shot to stop the run. Trent gets the bucket.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Arroyo. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Here's Trent. Here's Birch. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Arroyo. And another three for Cleveland.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
.54 seconds left to play here in the first. Now, here's Trent. Defended by Sexton. Trent kicks to Anunoby. Back to Trent. Dragic with a wide open look. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
You just can't leave Goran Dragic open from the three-point line. He loves getting free from beyond the arc and letting it fly.
Back to Sexton. Another three for Cleveland.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Dragic against Garland. Dragic gets the bucket. Dragic has got 5 points so far.
Well, we all know how confident Goran Dragic is when it comes to scoring inside. Nice shot selection there for him.
Now Arroyo. Up in time. To beat the clock. Count it! He caught it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
And so it's Cleveland holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Oh, the slashing. Told us about his attacking style of play.
Try to get inside the paint and collapse the defense, and then we spray the ball. And, you know, our saying is good to great. You know, sometimes you have a good shot, but if you make an extra pass, you're going to have a greater shot.
Greg, you love that unselfish style, don't you?
Yeah, he can definitely score, but you combine that with his passing and even more for the defense to worry about.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Toronto right now, we've got Chris Boucher, also Ken Burch out there, Anunoby out there with Dragic, and it's Flynn in at the 2 spot. It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. D.A., thank you. And throughout his career, Dragic has been a leader. It's a natural fit for him.
Duncan Robinson called him the ultimate leader. Dragic, leader of his national team for a decade now. Guy just embraces the responsibility of it all.
Here's Dragic after the made shot from Evan Mobley. Dragic with it, now defended by Markkanen. Dragic the pass to Birch. Can't connect from short range.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
They need this, and it comes off the front of the rim. The Cavaliers leading by 17. Markkanen dishes to Okoro. That three off the mark. Toronto's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here's Dragic. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Okoro. And it's Markkanen, top of the key. Top of the key. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Well, was the Raptors winning their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Anunoby. And so, Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Boucher with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Now, here's Birch. And Okoro pulls it down.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
Sexton's shot is good.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And the Raptors call time here. And Greg, with over a decade you had in the NBA, is there an opening night that you remember most?
Man, that very first time putting on that Knicks jersey. The game was in Orlando. I played 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, and I'll never forget that night.
He's checked in for Cleveland. A new group in now for the Raptors. Achua, he's checked in for Khem Birch. Barnes comes in for Chris Boucher. Trent's checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Flynn.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now, here's Sexton. He's got 9. Fades and shoots. Mobley kicks to Arroyo. Drains it from 17 feet out. Arroyo's got 26.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
And they'll keep possession. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
We've got 1:48 left in the first half of the game. And there's the pass to Mobley. Markkanen dishes to Arroyo. Outside for Sexton. The dive for the ball. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Markkanen against Barnes. Here's Achua. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Markkanen kicks to Arroyo. Over Trent. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Arroyo's got 4 this quarter.
unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Arroyo. Again, the Cavaliers score.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Kevin Love's checked in for Markkanen.
Kevin Love.
Gets the pass to Achua. And stolen by Mobley. That one drops for him. That's now 32 points for G. For Cleveland, they come into this one following a loss to Memphis. Van Vliet outside. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And he makes good on the layup.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Love kicks to Arroyo. For the three. Sinks the triple. Arroyo's got 35 in the game.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. From one Kevin to another, you guys were dominant in that first half and you have a big lead, but do you forget about that in the second half?
Oh yeah, we got to treat it like a 0-0 game. I know we're going to stay in the locker room, we got to come out and win the third quarter. If we do that, we feel like we'll be okay, but like I said, this team is tough. We know they're capable of coming back.
Well, we'll see what happens, Kevin. Thanks. And now back to the other Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They lead by 15. Kenny, what was your impression?
They obviously crushed it from deep. They were firing it from every angle and kept hitting the target. I mean, look at the score. Obviously, a lot of things went right for them, but that's a big one.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
The shooting percentage they allowed was through the roof. The coach should absolutely you need to take some pride on the other end. Just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at G in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. G is out there with Kevin Love. And there's Mobley. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half.
And it's rare to find a young big man with such an advanced skill set. Mobley can handle the ball like a small forward, has a smooth shot and great range.
Count that one. 37 points for G.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Here's Van Vliet, and it's blocked. Here's Arroyo. 37 points for him. Over Trent. Again, the Cavaliers score. And as much as Mobley helps you out on the offensive end, Craig, he can get you stops as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's got great instincts, reflexes that can slide his feet on the perimeter and has great timing as a shot blocker. I mean, what else do you need?
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Sexton's checked in. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's Arroyo. He's guarded by Anunoby. Shots good by Arroyo.
He is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After making the finals 4 straight years from 2015 to 2018, there have been some lean years lately for the Cavaliers. Over the last 3 seasons, they've only won a couple more games than they did in a single season, the title season of 2016. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff says the losing is tough on everybody, but I look forward to the journey ahead. Kevin, back to you.
What do they say, D.A.? The journey is the reward. Thanks. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
With nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area, that's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Here's Arroyo, covered by a...
Timeout. Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
And the Raptors call time here and bring some interesting family history here. Your dad, Rick, brother John, and you all ended your careers playing for the Houston Rockets.
The next time, Kevin, that you and I are broadcasting a game in Houston, I'll walk you across the street to the Barry Cemetery, and we'll take a look at the headstone.
Some changes for Toronto. Ken Burge is checked in for Achua. Chris Boucher comes in for Barnes. And Flynn subbed in for Trent.
And willing himself to the basket, Van Vliet has earned his spot in the NBA. This guy hard to deny.
And G with the stop.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. Start a 3-game homestand with that game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Toronto shooting their first free throws of the game.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good from Flynn. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Garland the pass to Arroyo. Shoots over Anunoby. Here's Allen. The feed to Mobley. Garland kicks to Arroyo. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Anunoby. Arroyo can't get it to go. Terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Flynn against Sexton. Now here's Boucher. He's tightly guarded. Van Vliet looking around. And again, Toronto no up.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Van Vliet. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Cleveland shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And that one falls for Arroyo. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for the Cavaliers. Ricky Rubio comes in for Sexton. The Raptors also with a sub. Goran Dragic is checked in for Flynn. And G drops them both. And with the 2020 class, we saw your teammate Tim Duncan get inducted into basketball's Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I loved hearing some of the stories that other players and coaches and competitors had around going up against Tim, and the reverence, the respect, that they could never rattle him. It's so cool to hear those stories from the outside, having been a player so fortunate to be on the inside and understand what made him tick, what made him great, and just how special he was as a leader for so long for that Spurs organization.
Here's Van Vliet after Cleveland got the three-pointer.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Dragic. He's got 10. Stolen by Rubio. Launches a three. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game. Unbelievable. The Raptors have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Here's Dragic. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip. Cavaliers have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Goes up at the stripe, and there's another one for the Cavaliers.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Here's Van Vliet, and the layup's good off the glass. Van Vliet's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Garland, and another three for Cleveland.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Anunoby's got 11.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Arroyo. This one for three. Hits it again. Wow.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Pass to Arroyo. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shoots over Anunoby. Arroyo can't get it to go. Dragic against Garland. Now here's Dragic. He's guarded close. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Now Arroyo. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Cavaliers ahead, opening up a huge gap. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, Nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. They've got Achua, and it's Mikhailuk in at the shooting guard. And good, he hits it again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Toronto's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Knocked loose. Watanabe passes to Mikhailuk. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Arroyo.
Oh, yes, sir. Sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
And the Raptors with the ball. Flynn with it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And both free throws good from Flynn.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Pass to Allen. Now Arroyo. Traps in the tray.
I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
Raptors shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Flynn the pass to Achua. To the paint. The dunk by Achua.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
From deep. That shot is off. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Pass to Achua. It's tipped. Here's Arroyo. Driving to the basket. That one goes. Counting. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
It's okay to be a kleptomaniac during a basketball game. Look at those steals totals. A lot of effort on D from them tonight.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Allen. Osman comes in for Kevin Love. Okoro, he's checked in for Garland. And it's Denzel Valentine in for Ricky Rubio. And that one falls for Arroyo. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Flynn misses. For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Here's Arroyo. Good, that's another bucket.
He's scoring at an insane level here, folks. The defense powerless to slow him down.
Yeah, he's on a mission, closing in on third place all-time in scoring.
And his scoring tonight has dropped him into the conversation with some of the all-time greats. I'm talking about names like Wilt Chamberlain and Kobe Bryant. Simply amazing what we've seen here. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor.
Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. Achua, no good. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Arroyo. Good! Another from three.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And the action on hold, as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yep, you can do all the stretching and all the strength training, eat right, train right, but at the end of the day, it's pretty random.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Windler's checked in. The Raptors making a switch here. Bonga's checked in. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on an 18-6 run. Feeds it to Wade. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Garland. The basket good off the assist from Wade.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Mikhailuk. Now Cleveland moving it up for the finish. And Sexton slams it in.
Garland going to have to use those quick hands. And he does so that time to get the steal.
Raptors are gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. He takes it in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from. That's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here.
2 shots.
And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
First one falls for him.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
1:36 left to play here in the fourth. Sexton for 3. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 6th assist on the night.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Cavaliers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for G.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Flynn, nice shot from 10 feet out.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
And here's Valentine for three. Another three for Cleveland.
Once they smell blood in the water, you can see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Flynn against Garland. Floats one. Here's Watanabe. You know what? They battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Now the pass to Osman. And he can't bank that one in. Outside Flynn. Here's Mikhailu. A three-pointer is right on target.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Flynn against Garland. Outside Sexton. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Colin. Congratulations. How did you get that win tonight?
The entire team effort tonight. I felt like we got out here and we just knew what we had to do. We knew they was going to back-to-back, so we knew we had to push the ball, make sure that we shared the ball tonight and make them run around a little bit just because they was on the back-to-back.
Well, you look like the fresher bunch for sure down the stretch, man. Congrats again. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
If you can't be right, yeah, I do the same thing. I told you that I never